Well, as Labour fights among themselves, what about the people who used to be regarded as their core support? At the time of the Brexit vote, Nicholas Blakemore went to Burnley to talk to people there about how they view the political revolution engulfing the country. A month on, he's gone back. Here's his report.
Mr Corbyn has refused to step down since losing the support of most of his MPs in a vote last month.
Len McCluskey accused those trying to remove Jeremy Corbyn of organising a squalid coup.
I voted Labour because my parents voted Labour and their parents voted Labour, and I think they did used to be for the working class, but I don't think they are anymore.
I voted UKIP.
Yeah.
But I do love Nigel Farage, I think he's amazing. I'd marry him tomorrow.
Nigel Farage wants best for this country first before sorting other countries out.
We have to take so many in, refugees now. I feel sorry for them, I really honestly do. But what about when you go to Manchester on a night out and all them people are sat there homeless? What about them?
I've seen them myself, I've seen all the tents. They've got tents, haven't they, not far from Piccadilly.
And to me, it's just heartbreaking.
I think there's some foreign people that have come to this country and they're homeless as well, and they're on the streets the same.
Right then, these foreign people that come in, because they've been let in, they get shopping vouchers to get the shopping, they get housed, priority, they get priority over anything that we get, and even when they're working they still get benefits till they settle in.
If you put that through on the 10th, she must have been in on the 10th, so go back to see who's in on the 10th.
The Tories have really gone to town. We've actually got food banks around here and people who are actually, you know, can't afford to, they're not even on the bread line, they're below it.
What do you think about Jeremy Corbyn?
Who's he?
Right.
Sorry, I don't know.
So he's the current leader of the Labour Party?
Oh, is he? To be honest, I don't know much about him at all. Since, was it Gordon Brown? Since he was in power, I've absolutely taken no notice of the Labour Party whatsoever, because he was just a joke, really. Well, he did numerous things, but there was the issue where they left the mic on, and he was calling the woman bigoted and whatnot, and I think that lost Labour a lot of votes.
I always voted Labour because my mum and dad did and grandparents did, so I just followed suit. I feel like Labour are just bothered about Labour, so the council are all happy and well paid and looked after, but I don't feel like the town is. I think they're just, like the rest of the parties now, they're just career politicians. They're just in it for themselves, and they don't seem to bother about the working class.
I've just been watching news on, I've seen now that they're talking about Jeremy Corbyn possibly not even being able to stand for Labour leader.
I don't actually listen to him anymore, to be honest.
Really? I mean, I don't support Jeremy Corbyn, but to me it looks a bit like a stitch-up by a parliamentary party.
Who's going to be leader at Labour Party?
They're in a meeting right now.
And when will they find out? Today? Tomorrow?
It'll probably be on news tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens with it.
Everything's changed. Lots of things. When I was young, we had mining and we had cotton mills and everything round here. Loads of factories. Michelin tyres were here, and all them have gone now.
You've spoken about what jobs used to be available in Burnley, but now anybody around my age who's not gone through the education system basically is looking at an agency work, and it's just not on. It's like the modern day lining up at the Liverpool docks to get picked for a day's work as agency work.
When I left school, I was 15 and I had a job at a sewing place making these skirts, and I were only there for a morning, and he were asking me, have you brought some scissors, have you brought some needles, have you... No, I'm not doing that. Like, no, and I walked out of there, went and had an interview somewhere else and started another job the day after. No problem. There were loads of jobs going. Now that factory, that sewing place closed down. They've all closed down. Now you're struggling to get a job, and if you do get one, you have to stick at it whether you like it or you don't like it.
But the Labour Party say that they want to address this issue of insecure work. Do you not trust them to do that?
These people don't live in the real world. These people are in a career of politics. It's just a big game, and you see in the game now with the Labour Party, trying to oust Jeremy Corbyn. They're just showing themselves for what they actually are, which is just career. That's what it is, career.
I don't know what's going to happen. Just hope you keep going. In Burnley, anyway.